So next episode on the list, I think I could check if Docker is running, like if there's a container running Docker. So sorry, if there's a container running Redis. Oops, what's wrong with me? Then Redis. Sorry, I can't see anything like Redis here. So let me do the ls. So Redis doesn't appear to be on the lists. But then let me see the images. If you see Redis, please tell me. I can't also find Redis on the lists. Kind of weird. Okay, weird. I don't really have Redis. Oh, sorry, I didn't give it a proper container name. Jeez, and I was expecting to see Redis as a container name. I only gave it like an image name, so I completely forgot that. So this like, oh, actually it's using Redis as a container name. In fact, slash Redis. Where did that come from? Did I ever had slash Redis somewhere? I call this Redis. So where did you get slash? So at least it's ready to accept connection. So let me try again. If it's failed now, probably that's a result of network stuff, like some network, maybe it's not connecting to the same network. That's if it should fail. But then I didn't set up a different network for this, so it should work. Expectance. So I'm not getting any error as usual. So I guess we are on the way. There's a way to check if this works. One way is to kind of set up a BooMQ dashboard, which kind of shows you like the queues you have and show you information about those queues. Or we can just test. I guess that's just like another way. So I can click send, get back an error of course. So this error is quite interesting. Let me see. No such table users. Wait, did I actually delete the table? Oh, interesting. Nothing is on this table. Wow. When did I delete this table? Okay, let me run migration again. First of all, let me see what's even. Oh, I don't think I've even done anything migration yet. Wow. Okay, in that case, we can start with first trying to migrate. So that way, let me try to check this guy again. Open to see something. So yeah, I can see this the user's table now. Currently nothing. So if I click send, it worked and it returned the mempass. I don't want it to return the mempass because that's supposed to be a secret. And yeah, to fix that, I just have to, and it generated like 662 coins for this user. To fix this, I just have to kind of I have to go to the user table, like user schema in this case. Remember that we have this external resolver that you use to control what the user gets back, right? So we can just find it. In this case, it's located here. Oh, before I was returning the mempass whenever the it's a post request, which would have been okay before, but now we've changed the technique we're using here, so we don't need this at all. So we can just set that to undefined. So next time we are creating a user, it should fail. Oh, sorry, it should not return it. Sorry, I don't know what's why I'm facing off. So now I can delete this. Actually, let me delete this so that we can see it at work again. That's weird. Okay. I think recently I learned that VS Code is somehow just HTML, CSS, JavaScript on top of Electron, so kind of not surprised because this just behaved like I was on the browser. Wait, I can't delete it. Okay, that's pretty weird. So it's saying that I can't delete this. Wait, with SQLite, how do I even delete in SQLite? I don't know. I actually don't know. Let me see, I could have just maybe used the command line to do this deletion. Let's see, SQL. Oh, there's an SQLite 3, which, and then maybe let me see if I can execute. Okay, let me see. So I can see interactive. So let me choose interactive. How am I sure that I'm inside? Okay, it's simple. So I can do select asterisk from users. Sorry. Oh, good. So it shows that I'm inside. So I can just drop. So I can just drop the. I can just drop the this particular detail. So I can say delete asterisk from users where email equals dummy at example.com. It should just be delete from user where email is that. So once I do that and I try the, oops, I should get back nothing good. So let me come back here and just refresh. I think here's the refresh button. So I should have nothing inside. This is what they want me to pay. What, like to subscribe to Pro for? Weird. So now I can do, okay, actually that button would have been much easier, but then so I can click this and boom, I get this back. And this makes a lot of sense because now we are not getting back the mem pass, but the mem pass should have been sent to the email that the user submitted. So if I go to the terminal, I'm expecting to see red, like so. Oh, okay, it's not exactly red, but then we get like, why is it not red? But then we get error, so that complains that it couldn't send email, or it couldn't send email because of something else, which is we don't have the template that it's supposed to use to send an email. In this case, welcome.ejs. So I was actually expecting a different error, like it could maybe an error from the mail server complaining that it can't find either an authentication error or an error from the mail server complaining that it can't find, the user. But then we get this welcome.ejs error. Fantastic. So let's see, we can go to public. We don't even have the folder yet, so I can just create the templates folder. In the templates folder, I can create welcome.ejs. Currently, I need GitHub Copilot to generate an EJS template for welcoming users, which tells for welcoming users, which also sends a code to them that they will be using for authentication, and tells them, sorry, my prompt is bad today, I'm not thinking straight that much, so tell them to protect, like to store their code in a somewhere safe and delete and delete the email afterwards. Okay, so we get this welcome username. In our case, are we even sending a username? Nope. So we are not sending a username. So I'm going to go into the resolver just to kind of confirm something. Okay, it still stays. So in the resolver, just after we generate the meme, the data we are sending back, we're just sending back the meme pass. We're not even sending back any information about like okay, so I think I'm just going to add here username data dot email dot split this. So at least I know that okay, I get access to the username, so I can accept this and say your mem code is this. So and we can go on to say, okay, please store this code somewhere safe and delete this email afterward for security reason. I still want to add to this. What exactly is the code used for? This code will be the only way to access your accounts. And odds the so okay. So yeah, here we go. So we have this. So from the front end, like the flow, what the flow is going to look like is the user kind of creates their account simply by entering their email, and once they do, they'll be told that like an email has been sent to them that contains like their mem code, that they should use that to log in, and then they will be redirected to like the login page after some seconds where they enter their email and then the code, so that way they get in. Yeah, this may look weird, maybe it's even has some flaws. I don't know. If you see if you know of any, please you can bring my attention to it. For now, that's like what we are sticking with. Okay, so here we go. So we have this guy now. Okay. HR. So let's say there is a Memeframe. There is hello at memeframe.com. Currently that doesn't exist, but let's say that exists. Oh my god. Can't you just give me a suggestion? So contact us. Contact us here. I guess this is what we have. Though somehow we have like this thank you stuff that we are. Yeah, so we have this thank you for choosing. So lastly, this is MemPass now, not not what Copilot thought it was. So here we go. This is what we have. This is like the templates, meaning that now we should have these. So if I go about like deleting, that user again, and then attempting to create the accounts. So yeah, this is what I was expecting. So it's complaining that error sending email. Wait a minute, I'm saying 127, that's localhost at 587. Do I have that here? Or is there a chance I've already created this? What I'm using now is SMTP. I think there's a disconnect somewhere. There's a disconnect somewhere. I think something is wrong. I was saying that it was supposed to be showing me like an error when I did not pass that stuff, which it didn't. So so this courier guy was called somewhere around the resolver. I think I might also debug this. I have to stop this and debug this. Plus, this actually ends the episode for today. I've actually run out of time, so till tomorrow, then we'll pick up from there. But then I need to debug this. I feel like there's something wrong somewhere. I think something is missing. No, kind of like it's more like a disconnect. I can't figure out what it is currently, because I'm not thinking properly. But yeah, this should be rectified tomorrow. Feels like we are using something that we shouldn't be using, and we don't know that yet. Yeah, no problem though, but at least you have a picture of the fact that now it appears to be working some way or another. Though we are getting some error, but you notice that at least it's supposed to function, because the email configuration is incorrect. So yeah, we'll take that hop from there. There's a chance that Feddas mailer is using the configuration we are not expecting. Maybe we are not properly overriding it or something. So that should be debugged tomorrow. See you then. As usual, because it's the last video for today, I like to push this. So the thing is, the moment we finish with all this authentication flow stuff we are doing, the moment we finish with it, I would have to go into like a proper dev mode, like that is creating, for example, using branches, like creating branches to kind of implement functionalities and stuff, like to implement features, setting up like Docker file, and also like a Docker compose for this. And in fact, maybe I might also have to kind of set up a GitHub action like for CI/CD. So I don't know about that yet, but I think I would, just to kind of just to make this a bit easy, because the thing is, as we progress, we'll be introducing more dependencies. So for example, once we finish this authentication flow, the next thing is uploads, which means um we'll be interacting with GCP. Actually, that's what I was planning to use. It, GCP or something else, I don't know. But we'll be interacting with a cloud platform like an object storage solution. And I want it to be very easy when we get to that point, because the complexity is just basically going to grow from at that point. So we need to upload, we need to extract frames from the videos and then store them, all those kind of things. They are kind of complex in their own way. So yeah, see you then. And babbling. Bye.